Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. We are doing a reaction video today. We are looking at anything you have tagged me in online, Instagram, Twitter, that's pretty much it. And just looking and seeing and talking about them. Why, you may ask? Just because. But as I always like to say in these videos, creativity and individuality have no rules, but makeup has a theory, and that's what these videos are about. We are looking at the theory of makeup and applying them to these videos. Okay, if you ever see anything that you think is a little bit suspicious, a little bit sus, a question maybe you have, maybe you're thinking the same thing as a person in a video, just go ahead and send it to me, at me in the video or whatever, and I will take a little look. Okay, so we have this eyeshadow being applied in like stacks like that and then blended out with a sponge. It looks beautiful, it looks really good. Now this is the first person, correct me if I'm wrong, who last time drew all over the face. Oh, that's going to be a strange texture. Oh, the textures and the formulas going on in those yeah, anyone can do that. Oh, it goes on. The oil on the lid just makes me just want to die. That's beautiful though. That looks so good. Now this is obviously a lot for entertainment purposes. There's a few things. Oh, it goes on for ages. Holy crap. There's a few things I have issues with, right? That could probably be blended with a sponge. A few things I have issues with. Obviously, a lot of this is being done for entertainment purposes. But this person is a professional makeup artist. So there's a few things I just want to touch on as a professional. Using the actual applicator that comes with a mascara on your clients, they could sue you if they get an eye infection. They could sue you, and it's really unhygienic. The mouth, the eyes, please be super hygienic. That's crazy. The applicators, the droppers are touching the skin, which again, you're going to put that in the product and then drip that on someone else's face. Another applicator touching the skin. Another applicator touching the skin. Oil on the, if that isn't oil on the lids, is a no-go. Unless that's like a mixing medium, then fine, but an oil, absolutely not. A different mascara, the one's different, but again, the actual applicator, dropper touching the skin, dropper touching the skin. Not good, not good. I just want to see something. Okay, I just want to watch the end result of this one because we see a lot of formulas, a lot of different textures going on to this person's face, dropping this stuff over to blend everything in. You can see they've obviously filtered it, right? Let's let me move her hand to me that way. They've obviously filtered it, but you can see the difference in skin texture. This is blurry. No one's skin looks like this in real life, does it? That texture is insane. You can have full coverage makeup and it doesn't have to be that textured. That's wild.
So am I the only one that didn't know that this thing existed? If you're like me and didn't know, this is the Brow Buddy Kit. As you can see, my eyebrows are not very well shaped. I was so shocked at this huge gap. Like, why am I missing so much hair there? I don't remember plugging that out. This is my first time using this tool. It wasn't until I went back and looked at the video that I saw that I didn't have it completely straight. But it was my first time. The more and more I use it, the better I get at doing my eyebrows. So you line it up in the front, then you do the peak and finish it off at the end. Once you have all your lines drawn, it's time to start connecting. Honestly, I can't stop looking at that huge gap. Well, no wonder my eyebrows never looked alike. Once I finished putting them in, following the guidelines, I was in love. I think these are the best eyebrows I've ever had. If you struggle with aligning your eyebrows, I highly suggest this product. Go ahead and click that link, girls, and order yours today.
Well, there's no link here, but okay, so when that came up, I was like, oh no, she's going to contour her nose. But no, that is a really good, measuring your brows like that is the age-old way to do your brows, and it really does work. Of course, you don't have to listen to it. My brows aren't in that shape. My brow should technically end where my eye makeup comes out, but I like to do my eye makeup like that. I like a straight brow, you know what I mean? Love that idea. I really like that. It is really nice to have that guide. It's a bit of a strange tool, but I like it. I think it really works. I have nothing else to say about that. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to shield my eyes because this makes my eyes sore. The application of that glue, so unhygienic, so uncontrolled. This has to be a joke. The hands, the dirty hands, the dirty lashes. Why is this person trying to take... That's a lot of glue. I mean, that's normal. Bend that rib to, you know, wrap it around the eye a little bit more. Let the glue dry for a while so it gets nice and tacky. Just please wash your hands. That is absolutely not how you put eyelashes on someone at all. I mean, they're unhygienically on, but they're on. It is so horrible. If you ever have, my eyes. If you ever have to apply full, I'm just going to sit my eyes closed for a minute because those videos always make my eyes hurt. Just look at my eye makeup. If you ever have to apply false lashes to somebody, do it with their eyes open. Get them to put their chin up, get them to look down, and then you come in from this way and then pinch their lashes together like this. Eyes shut means you're gluing their eyes shut, or you're going to glue their lashes together. And please wash your hands. Just wash your hands.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Is this a joke? Oh. This is the worst product. Do not get this. Mm-hmm. Do not fucking get this. I have to leave so soon.
No.
Are you kidding me? And I tried to like...
It's set. It's done.
It's... Who made this? And I shook it. So I don't want to hear, oh, you have to shake it. I fucking shaked it. I shaked it like this and all like this. And I literally sprayed it so far away from my face. Are you serious right now?
So for anyone who doesn't know, when Urban Decay changed their formula... Oh my god, there's another one.
Y'all, this... What the fuck is... Why does my hand look like this, bro? What the fuck is this? Rice powder my entire asshole, bro. Like, what the fudge, monkeys? What? Am I supposed to look like Casper? Ew, irritated. This is how it looks when it's well shaken. I'm actually crying, bro.
Imagine.
They almost got me. They almost got me.
Imagine. I'm guessing that's the mattifying version, right? What could be happening here is, one, the pump, something's wrong with the pump, or the ingredients in there. Okay, so there was a problem like this when MAC launched their mattifying Fix Plus. The same thing was happening. I can't remember if it was the pump and they were all recalled, or there was something in the ingredients, something about the denatured alcohol that wasn't thinning down the product enough, or wasn't getting the product through the pump in the right way. That product needs to be recalled, because that is insane. That is absolutely crazy. Imagine doing your whole face of makeup, a full face, and then you need to and then you shake up your setting spray and you spray it and you're just splotched with white everywhere. Crazy. But that isn't how that product works. The white stuff is that mattifying aspect of the product. It should not be coming out like that though. It shouldn't even be coming out white.
I'm convinced that contouring only works on people that already have naturally sharp features. So I naturally have a bit of a shadow here, which feels like an obvious place for me to contour. But whenever I put contour there, the way that this part of my face links up with this part of my face, as you can see there, I have a bit of a line that sort of runs from my double chin up to my jawline, and it just makes me look terrible. Even if I place it a little bit higher like I have on this side, sure, it kind of looks a little bit more chiseled, but it honestly just looks like I've placed contour there, if you know what I mean. So either it accentuates something that I don't want to accentuate, or it is really obvious that you've applied it. And don't even get me started on double chin contour. Every tutorial I see is literally someone being like, make sure you contour your double chin. Bro, when I do this, it literally just looks like I've drawn a line over my double chin. Like, this is not helping me at all. If anything, it's like accentuating the fact that I have a double chin, and it just looks like I've drawn a line there. No matter how I contour this area, you can't contour away a double chin if you already naturally have one. The only time I feel like it really works is maybe like on your nose. Again, I don't really need to contour my nose, but I feel like you can sort of make certain shapes and mimic certain shadows if you really get the practice right. I am sick of seeing contour tutorials on my For You page and someone saying like, here's how to contour, make your face look lifted and snatched by someone who already is lifted and snatched. You can obviously play around with shadow and make things have a certain effect, but realistically you can't change your face shape, and contour just does not look good on everyone, and this is a hill that I will die on. I think if there's a part of your face that is shadowy already that you naturally want to accentuate, or if you want to very, very subtly change things like your nose, then there are select instances where it could work. And obviously I'm not a makeup artist. I could be doing this all completely wrong. I obviously have not mastered the art of contour. So I would welcome any suggestions. However, I won't welcome suggestions from people who already have a naturally snatched jawline. Okay?
Listen, we love Phoebe. Okay, so honest Phoebe, as always, honest as always. I actually commented on her post and said, if you are my client, I wouldn't contour your cheeks, because she has incredible cheekbones, right? If you look at her face, look at this cheekbone. This is crazy. This is great. This is a great shape to have. And she's right. Contour doesn't look good on everyone. Not everyone needs contour. If somebody asked me for a contour, I would sit them down and I would say, looking at your face, where do you feel you need contour? What would you like to contour and why? And if they were really adamant on me contouring their cheeks, you know what I would do? Do I have a contour stick somewhere? I have a bronzer. And probably on Phoebe's face here as well, is I'll be like, okay, so your cheekbones are already really strong. What I would recommend is we bronze and we blush and we highlight, because that's adding sculpture. It's sculpting the face and accentuating certain areas without adding that shadow. You know what I mean? But if they were adamant, I would do it. I would just do it here. I wouldn't link up the what am I saying? I wouldn't add more structure to the cheekbone when the cheekbone is already heavily structured. I would start down here. And can you see how that makes this sharper already? Obviously I haven't blended that in properly compared to this. That's very subtle. Maybe I'm just going to build it up loads so you can see. This isn't how I'd recommend. But can you see how that tiny bit of structure there adds structure to this automatically? I haven't done anything else here. I'm not even wearing bronzer here. I'm wearing blush. So I would then buff that in, round off this area, maybe go over it with a foundation to even it out. And then you're sculpted. Because she had something that went down here, whereas we can contour here a little bit more. Because then we're evening it out. Her cheekbone is already very, very prominent, right? So you're already going to get, like I'm not wearing contour here, you're already going to get a natural shadow that sits there from your cheekbone. So if we want to make it look even more structured, bring it down here, carry it on, structure it out like this. But she's so right, not everybody looks good with contour. Not everybody needs all their bone structure accentuated, and not everyone needs it. Contour isn't a step for everyone. It isn't like a necessary step. No makeup step is necessary, right? So you don't need to do it. As for contouring the chin, you can darken it, you can deepen it, and you know, light being light, it will look more shadowed, so it will look lesser than. But drawing a line just like this and blending it down isn't, no. Cover the whole thing very gently with some contour powder and that's it. It's not going to make it go away, of course, but you know, you can't contour away a double chin, but you can lessen the appearance by shadowing it. Different parts of a face are easier to contour on different people and harder to contour on different people, right? So for me, a cheekbone is easier to contour when they don't have solid cheekbones, because then you don't have to think about how the rest of a contour affects the face. If somebody has a really solid, sharp cheekbone, you're going to be like, oh wow, if I contour that, it's going to look too sharp, but then I have to even it out, level it out by contouring here, a little bit here. Where somebody doesn't have solid, really sharp cheekbones, I could be like, yeah, here's your contour, done. A credit card, a business card, some paper, an old Christmas card, anything but a knife near your eye. Listen, you could be practiced and be great at this, but please do not put a knife near your eye. Please, you never know. Or do your line in and cut it off with concealer. That's what I done here. Just cut it off with concealer. So what is that? Has that knife got a cover on it? No, it's just a straight up small knife. That is a great angle though. She's holding the sharp part of a knife on her skin. That's crazy. That is wild. There are many other things you can do. A brush, another pencil, you know? All right, let me know what you think of those down below. If you see anything, please do tag me in it. Let me know how you're feeling. I don't know why I said that. I need to finish. All right, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you very, very soon.